Yo. What's up, Whoa. Oh, expires. Yeah, no, I saw that one coming. What is up, everyone? Rage Cage 20 here, back with some more World of Warcraft Classic Season 1. And, yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. If I didn't already say it, it's your fucking homie, your main man with the plan from Uzbekistan. I think I heard that on GTA. Anyways, we are back. We are good to go. I got some things to tell you. I won't say I got a lot of things. Fuck yeah, that's right. That's bad sauce right there. We don't want that bad sauce. I got a lot of things to tell you. Kind of a lot, but at the same time, it's a little. Just don't like be too. Like you said, it was a lot and wasn't. Well, my bad. You know, let's not be too crazy here, but I do got some things to chit chat at you, and we have the perfect amount of time to do that. Why? Because one, I gotta start a fucking timer. Well, this plague bat probably fears me around the entire fucking arena. I forgot to start a timer. It has nothing to do with why. I just remembered that at that exact moment. Fucking fearing piece of shit. Timer. I plan on doing quite a bit of recording today, but I do want to take breaks in between each part, and for this part 40 minutes to go to do stuff around the house and whatnot, take a little breaks, not only to rest my voice, which we can get into that later, but also to get some stuff done. Got some laundry going that I'm gonna need to switch over and fold up, put away, and at one point I do want to make a run over to turn in some cans and stuff and clean up certain areas around the house and whatnot. I got lots of work to do, but I also want to get some recording in at the same time, so we're gonna be taking little breaks. So that's why I got to put a timer. But the reason why we got perfect amount of time to discuss these things is because we're back here in Eastern Plaguelands to kill some stuff. Now, the first thing I gotta mention before I forget is, you notice I am 3.5 bars away from leveling up. I didn't really do anything. I just I was like, you know, I'm not gonna get like a whole level, but I'm gonna push experience like a little bit, and I just went and grinded it like 3 bars. 3 bars of experience back in Deadwind Pass? That's what it's called, right? Yep, Deadwind Pass. So, you know, I wanted to push experience a little bit, but I didn't want to show back like, hey, I'm level 58, what's up? You know, I just wanted to get a couple bars, help push me a little bit closer. Fuck. Prevents health regeneration. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Fuck that noise. Boom. Let's get some. Oh yeah, I can't. You're right. Good call. Now I got some things to go over here, so we'll go over them in due time. We got a decent amount of time today, so I'm not in any rush to get anything done. Would you stop with that fucking nonsense, man? I won't play that game today, bro. Alright, maybe I do. Maybe I'll just let you have your moment. Until I kill you, then I'll cure it. Like, fuck. Anyways. Because that's a lot of mana to waste. But I guess we're almost full, so we can waste a little bit of that. Stun you so you can't do it to me again. Oh yeah, you are a undead demon-like creature. I guess it must be undead because the other demon over here did not do anything like that. This one didn't do anything, so I guess it's just undead. Ugh, excuse me. Let's sharpen up here. So, welcome. First things first, which you may or may not notice when I just opened up my bag there. Let's pull this guy. It's not humanoids or a pack, so it shouldn't pull the plague bat by pulling him. And I was correct. Um, so first things first, money, 36 gold. I had some interesting stuff go on with money after we cut, which was just yesterday, by the way. I both gained and lost a bunch of money yesterday. I spent about 45 to 50 gold on some new items that I will show you here in just one moment. I also bought Holy Wrath, just cause, I don't know, I felt like it. It was 2 gold, so it's like, sure, why not? Whatever. I tried to stun the Plague Bat so it wouldn't fear me before I could kill it, but looks like it's just not interested in fearing in general, so okay. I'll take that as a super win. Thank you very much. And those items are... So I bought this this right here for 30 gold. Actually, I mean, a little expensive for me personally, but not really as expensive as things go in general. But I think they could have sold that for way more than 30 gold. 10 is like 7 stamina, 11 spirit. Ring. Well, 55 blue for 30 gold. Usually people would sell that for like 100, 200 gold. Like, so I think I got that for kind of a steal right there. And I replaced it in my intellect spirit one. So I got a bunch of extra stamina from that. Like 2 more intellect, 3 more spirit. Pretty decent. I was pretty happy with that upgrade. I was pretty happy with that purchase. It was like, oh, it's fucking expensive, but you know, here we go. We'll take it. I got some Braces of Valor, so I got the set bonus for 200 armor. I would love to keep getting Valor pieces because they give strength and stamina as well as agility to help with that crit for being a Ret Pally. Of course, if I could get anything that increases crit chance and whatnot, I would definitely trade stuff out for that. Like the 1% increased crit chance stuff, maybe the attack power, which I did see 1 or 2 pieces of, but they were way more expensive than I could afford. So you know, what you gonna do? And then I got these Pauldrons of the Bear, gave me more strength, more stamina, more more armor. Excuse me. That was it. Which that one cost 30, so these 2 together just kind of cost around another 30-ish. No, not 30. Like 15 together. It's not too bad. Kind of equaling around 6 to 7 gold a piece. Not horrible for those, I would say, for sure. And so that dropped me down to 15 gold. And now I'm back up to 36 gold. Within 1 day. Let me explain to you how that happened. And you kind of saw with one of the... Yeah, I put up some auctions, but here's what I did. I wanted to see, I was like, okay, let me go check if I can... Oh, that was weird. All the numbers flashing. If I can do a stocks run. If I can clear out stocks really fast, that's like, I could get pretty, like 15 gold, like per person, per like 5 runs, pretty easily with that, you know what I mean? That's a, if I get 4 people up in there, I'm like, hello? It's all my money back right there. For just running a dungeon 5 times. So I tried stockades, and I could not run it fast enough or well enough, I would say, that anybody would be willing to pay money for a run for. Just don't have the gear. Probably would want to be level 60 with at least some purples, and then I could probably do that easily. I hate when people do runs and stuff, but I can like buy runs and stuff. Like, it's like, why don't we just get groups for it? You know, so we actually get decent experience instead of like no experience for having a level 60 and a full group, you know what I mean? Just do some quests and whatnot, or try to get some loot. However, on dead servers like this, it makes sense. No one's running it anymore. Like, you're not gonna find any for like low-level dungeons. So, you know, you're gonna have to kind of pay for it if you want some of the gear from these dungeons, or to finish up the quests from these dungeons, or try to get some dungeon experience, even if it's lessened by having a level 60 in the group. I can understand why on these servers. On the other server that like is extremely highly populated, I don't exactly get it. Oh, by the way, I do have Questy up at the moment. I guess I technically don't need it on. But there you go. Anyways, I don't really get it, because people are running those dungeons anyways. Like, you'd actually get some real experience, and they don't take like super long. So I don't necessarily understand why people pay for dungeons in that sense. And it's kind of crappy that people, instead of doing it for free, just out of the kindness of their hearts, like, hey, give me money and I'll do this for you. It's like, cool. But I guess it is an easy way to make money, especially if you're playing like a mage or a warrior or a decently geared paladin. You know, I get it. It's an easy way to make money for sure. Cause yeah, you can easily, just from one group of 4, excuse me, here you go, get like 60 gold per 5 runs. Like, even if you just did that once a day, that's a lot of fucking gold that you can get from just doing stockades. Sure, Scar and Monastery cost more, and you get a lot more money. So, you know, it's probably like 15 gold per run or something like that. But yeah, no, that's nice. Nice money for sure, so I get it. But by finding out that, no, I can't do this, I was also like, you know, these chests do drop some decent blues every now and then. I could keep trying to run and get lucky to get some like twink like blue, which I did get in one situation, but it hasn't sold yet because this server that's not very populated, I probably put it up for way too much of a cost. But not important. But I was looking at like all the greens I had, like all the cloth I was getting, and I was like, you know, I could probably sell these. Like, not for a lot of money, mind you. But I just got, hey, someone took back the towers. Okay, we took back one tower, so we at least got increased damage, even if it's just 1%. That's pretty nice. That's neat. Yes, it's been taken by the Alliance. Good. Good. I guess I'll start wrapping my way back around this way. But I've learned on my priest, and this is probably how I could have been making money from the get-go. You know what I mean? I just haven't, just because I don't know. I just didn't really care. So, you know, I realized I probably could have been doing this for a long time now. I just haven't. But I learned on my priest on the more populated server, and this is easier to do on a populated server. But it's been actually very successful on this server even. I like when I would have like a bunch of Peace Bloom or a bunch of Silverleaf and stuff, when it was like even lower level stuff that didn't really sell for a whole lot. In general, it was just like I realized, like, you know, I can sell these stuff for like 10 copper a piece to a vendor just out in the world, or I could sell it on the auction house for 1 silver a piece. So what would have been maybe 2 silver for a stack is more like 20 silver for a stack. Like, that is a huge increase in profit. It's not a lot of money. It's like a drop in the bucket as far as money is concerned, right? But every little bit counts. Like, every little bit actually starts to stack some serious money, and that's how I've gotten almost 100 gold on my priest. Like, that's like half the level of my paladin. And so I was just like, okay, I ran stockades, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see if I can go run Scarlet Monastery. And just, I even started skipping a couple mobs when I started getting a little bored, through library and armory. But just from the mobs that I did kill, just from getting like at least around 5 to 8 silver per kill, like I got like 5 gold just from killing things. Not from selling anything at all, just from killing things. I got like 5 gold. Like that alone is not bad. that's definitely not some bad money. And that was just from doing graveyard, library, and armory. I didn't even do cathedral because I was just like, I don't have it in me to do another one right now. But I was like, I'll come back and do it later, some other time or something. And then I had like 127 silk cloth. I think I sold each for maybe like, I think each was around 30 to 40 silver. You know, not even a lot, kind of just underplaying it, but still at the same time. That's interesting. Keep that, just check. I had like 6 or 7 stacks, so that came out back at like 40 to 50 silver because of the deposit on top of that that you get back for selling stuff. That usually came back as like 40 to 50 silver profit per each, which again would not have gotten that much money giving it to a vendor. So every little bit has added up, and I went from having 15 gold to selling a bunch of greens and silk and health and mana potions, and just getting silver from killing things, and selling the soulbound items for a good 30 to 80 silver, you know, because those actually do vend pretty well. I tried to stun him before he could get the fear off, but it did not work. Between all of that, I got like 11 gold. And I still got a bunch of stuff up there that hasn't sold yet, that I might be able to sell maybe a little cheaper or something, who knows. So yeah, no, definitely every little bit adds up. Now again, not a lot of money, but I already paid for almost half of what I spent. Pretty much almost halfway back to where I was. In one day. Like, just note, one day. Like, it hasn't been several days that's gone by. Hasn't even been a full 24 hours. I've gotten half back what I spent. So, like, if you actually worked at this, like, to try to make money, like, oh yeah, you can make a lot of money, especially if you were geared and could run people through and then, you know, run yourself through and make money that way as well. Just like, oh yeah, you can make some bank. For sure. Especially if you're trying, like, on a more populated service, you can actually be competitive with your prices and stuff instead of just kind of selling things for cheapish, you know? Like, oh yeah, you can make some fucking bank, especially if you're geared enough to run something that drops like Mage Weave or potentially even Rune Cloth. But Rune Cloth will probably be much higher level dungeon. I don't know. Or just farm an area really easily. That drops a lot of Rune Cloth. I'm sure you can make some real fucking dough out here. So, I don't know. That's been pretty cool. It's been pretty neat. I did get a twink item. Unfortunately, it's on this server. Otherwise, I think I could get more than the money I put it up for. I did put it up for like 100 gold. I don't think it's going to sell for 100 gold. But it's a level 29 blue back piece. Like 8 agility, 7 stamina, something like that. 25 armor or something like that. It's like the tiger whatever fucking thing that dropped from chest in Scarlet Monastery. Library, I believe. So I don't think it's gonna sell But I'm gonna slowly, like every time it doesn't sell, just drop the price a little bit more and see if I can get 25 plus gold for it. We'll see what happens. Next time I'll drop it down to like 75 gold and just keep dropping it by increments until it finally sells, which I hope it will. Again, this is a horrible server to try to assume that anyone's going to be interested in twinking or whatnot, but if it was on other server, I could probably get 200 or 300 gold for it, but who knows? Who the fuck knows? But yeah, if that sells, I'm gonna be in the money. I'm definitely gonna be up in the money. I doubt it's gonna sell for 100 gold, but you never know. Anyways, I want to get more Valor pieces. I'm gonna keep checking the auction house to see if they drop, because they're not super expensive, and if I can get 2 more pieces, I can get 40 attack power, which would be pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's my one that didn't sell. Yeah. Which also put the plume up, because I guess that's for Dark Moon Fairy stuff, but I guess people don't pre-game that, and just in case the Dark Moon Fairy shows back up, it's like, oh, I'll buy him now, when they might be cheaper. Whatever. I guess it's not important. But all the other stuff in the vultures, like the buzzard wings and the I put a bunch of buzzard wings and the giant eggs that I got. Those sold. Those sold like crazy. Actually, that might be my giant egg one as well, because I put some more up there for like 6. I think put up. Yeah, I think I put up 5 or 6 giant eggs for like 60 silver. So I got 60 silver waiting for me up in that auction house right now. That it literally took me like 5 to 8 kills to get 60 silver. Like, I'd say that's a pretty good turnout. Like, obviously I could probably have sold them for more, because a lot of people were selling them for more. Like, I think they were selling them for like 20 silver per each, so I easily could have sold it for like 120, like gold 20. But I knew if I put it for like 60 silver, it would sell like instantly, and it did. It pretty much did. And it's just like, even if it was just like I wanted to make more money off of that, those are really easy to farm. Like, they do not take long to farm at all. So I could, I could farm it more if I truly wanted to. If I actually want to make some money off of it and whatnot. Get fucking hammered, bitch. So yeah, I've had some fun experimentation with that. Had a good time. And I think for the future in Burning Crusade, I think especially when stuff is, I mean, there'll be a lot of it selling, so I don't think there'll be for as much money, but when stuff starts to get like really hot, price-wise and whatnot, when everything's like really desired and whatnot, I think I can make actually quite the pretty penny. Now, of course I'm gonna want to find a server that actually sells shit. That'd be nice. That actually is populated. So I'm not sure what that's gonna look like in the future or whatnot. I don't know. I'll probably have to start characters on new realms and whatnot. But it does seem like I'm gonna need money, because I don't know, my friend keeps like, oh yeah, you prepared to pay like 5,000 for flying lessons? Is like, but I don't think, was it that expensive in BC? Like, I know like the second level in Wallocke was 5,000 gold to get the upgraded flying. But in BC, it wasn't 5,000, was it? Like, I don't remember it being that expensive. Like, because now it's only like, what, like in retail it was only like 100, 200 gold before they made retail shitty. I don't know what it's like now, but I don't know. But yeah, wasn't it only like 100, 150 gold or something like that? So, I'm sure they scaled it down, but like, did they scale it down that much? I could see maybe 500 to 1,000, but like, 5,000, was it 5,000 gold the first time? Because I don't feel like it was. But, I could be wrong. Because, I often have been wrong about my theories lately about what's going to happen with BC, so maybe it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like I remember getting it, so I don't remember it being that expensive. But I have no fucking idea. Because, like, I don't think I ever got, like, 5,000 gold back in the day. Like, back in BC. Back in Waddle. I couldn't even get it in Waddle to be able to get the upgraded flying. That took me for fucking ever. I had to do dailies for, like, a year or two straight just to be able to fucking finally afford that kind of money. And again, I've never been really good at working the auction house, so that's why I don't make a whole lot of money. I've never really been good at generating money in World of Warcraft. But maybe that'll change. Maybe now that I'm older, I can't really say wiser, but maybe a little bit more tactical. Who is over here right here? And I'll see if I can kill some runts on the way over there as well. Any more carrion worms as well. See what we can find. We go turn that in 2 bars to the level. We've got about a bar and a half. Not bad. Anyways, yeah. Yes. Keep taking them. I don't know why you went for that one first. Maybe there was some horde people blocking your way. I don't know. Is that 2%? Yeah. Does it only go up to 4%? Or does it like jump up to 5% if you get all of them or something? How does that work? I do not know. Let's do that. 14. It's not bad. This fucker's just dipping and dodging my abilities. God damn. So far, man, just from killing stuff here, I know quite a few things here are green to me. Or at least around these earlier level quests. Like some of these plague bats and shit. And these runts are green to me and whatnot. But like so far, like seriously, like I've been getting, I feel like I get a fuckload of money in Deadwood Pass. Not money, experience in Deadwood Pass. I feel like I get none here. Like it's crazy. But maybe that is because of like 56, 57s that I'm killing over there. And these are more like 54s to 55s, so maybe that's a little bit what it is. You gonna buff me, my man? Are you gonna give me the sweet buffing? No? Doesn't look like it. Nah, he's hurting. Okay, I thought he was gonna give me that. He saw me and was just like, yo, that pally needs some sick ass buffs, and I was just like, I couldn't agree with you more. Personally. Oh. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get to 58 today, which I mean, God, it sounds so close. Like in my head, I know it sounds so close, but also at the same time, it sounds like I am a million years away from getting to 60. Because every time I go to log in and stuff, well, not every time, but there's occasional times I'm just like, yeah, I'm like 58 or something, right? And then I'm still like 56 to 57. It's like, what do you mean? No, how, what? What do you mean I'm still that far away? I feel like I'm much farther than I am, but I'm at least about to be 58. I mean, there's only 2 more times that I need to level, and then I'm there. Like, I'm so close. I'm so fucking close. You know? So, I don't know, man. I do not know. So, this isn't what I was really planning on talking about today, and I don't really know. I feel like there was other stuff I wanted to talk about. That was a lot of procs in the round. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at the procking. Oh, the fucking procking. Let's fucking go. I don't really remember what else I was going to talk about, but I'm sure it might come to me or may not. May or may not come to me. I don't fucking know. But this is just something that popped in my head. I even had a dream about it last night, which is weird because I usually don't have. Well, I mean, this. I think I've mentioned this before. Every time I bring up like, every time I talk about dreams, it's just like I don't have dreams. But there's like, but then I technically heard that you always have dreams. Like if you don't actually, the only instance where you wouldn't have a dream means that you're dead. Like I've just heard that. I don't know where I heard that from. I have no idea the potential accuracy and or validity and or not of that statement, but I've just heard that you always dream no matter what. It's just whether you remember your dreams or not. So I mean, technically, I feel like I've had a dream. I have dreams, but like I never remember my dreams ever. So for me, it's just like I don't dream. Thank you, Tyrion. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go kill some more carrions and fuckers for you up here. I need to start working my way up here. I'm gonna try to grab this plea quest on my way over as well. See what happens. Oops, slid down a little bit, but didn't notice me. Hell yeah. Sorry, my mind was blank for a second. But I actually had a dream, and or a dream that I remembered last night, and I only like vaguely remember it. Parts of it were kind of weird, but I guess really the general theme of it was tattoos. I was having a dream about getting a tattoo, and I mean, I still want tattoos. You, Mithril, I will take you. I still want tattoos. I only have one tattoo that I've talked about in another video before, and I'm sure if you've watched any of my stuff where I actually have face cam and or whatnot. That you've seen it. It's just a semicolon on my wrist. If that's what you look for. But I've wanted other tattoos, but I don't know if I'm going to get this tattoo, one of these tattoos or not, but I'll talk about all of them. Actually, the first tattoo I was ever thinking of getting, besides, I think I was going to get, like, I remember one time, I don't think I'm ever going to get this, because, I've heard it's not a good idea to get tattoos of bands and whatnot, just in case at any point you don't like the band anymore or whatnot, you have tattoos of it on your skin. But I do think it would be cool to get a tattoo of the Camelot logo with like a dragon wrapped around it. I thought that'd be fucking cool. But hindsight, I don't think I'm ever gonna get that tattoo. But it would be cool-ish. But I think that's one of the first tattoos I ever thought about getting. Still not objecting to the idea, I just don't think it would be a good idea. Let's see if I can pull this little happy ass motherfucker over here. Happy little grubworm. Just minding its own business. I'm gonna kill the shit out of it. I don't know about minding its own business. I'm sure this thing fucks with the ecosystem with how big it is. And or tries to kill random people, so I'm sure, I don't know if it's that innocent, but, or minding its own business in any way, shape, or form, but still. Anyways, the second tattoo, and this one I still might get someday, but the problem is that I would need probably a pretty big canvas for it, and so therefore it would probably have to be all up in my back, and that would be long, painful, expensive. The expensive part's mostly the one that bothers me. Because the fucking tattoo on my wrist, just a circle and a circle with a tail, costs $40. Like, can we talk about just a racket of how expensive fucking tattoos are real fast? Like, well, I think one of the many things that's a scam in this world. But anywho, I digress. There we go. Go up there, see what that looks like. It looks kind of cool. It looks like a little farmhouse in the middle of this place. You can go check that out. So yeah, that'd probably be pretty fucking expensive to get this. Um, but I think I mentioned this before. I just don't know in what episodes. You may or may not have heard this. I don't know if it was ever in this season or World of Warcraft in general, or what video it would have been in. So there's a high chance you could have heard this or have never heard this before mentioned. But I wanted to get this tattoo of a girl. Just any girl would do. Usually, the general idea of what people. You know what? I am in the wrong place. Yeah, champion of the. Yeah, I was gonna say the Thanos Blight Caller. Isn't that the dude who's always by Sylvanas' side? He looks different. And he's got axes now and shit. That's. Huh. Well, that's fucking cool. I had no idea. Sweet, that's a bitch. And we found something really cool here on the Plague Lands. Anyways. Oh, not the Blood of Heroes again. Do we grab it? I feel like we grab it, right? And just fucking book. Don't mind me. Oh, fuck, there's two of you. No. No, I swear, I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I don't mean no disrespect, y'all. Be cleansed by by blade filth. Wonder which one said which. Oh fuck, there's a lot of people over here. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just running for these crazy motherfuckers. Looks like one of them's already dropped my scent. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. Someone's over here killing bitches. Huh. Oh, Tyrion. Wait. His grave. He's alive. Okay, we're gonna have to explore this place right here. Like, let's just be honest right now. We're gonna have to explore the fuck out of this place. My blade's not sharpened. And I'm not well fed. I think that's the only two that I'm missing. I don't really care about the well fed ATM, but we'll see how that goes. I'll probably have some more. Because we got 37 to go through in about 2 levels. I think we can start using a lot of them. I don't think we'll need them a whole lot after we hit level 60. So at this point, if we hit level 60, but that's no story for that time. Anyways, just generally the tattoo. Back to the tattoo. Before I got distracted by fucking Blight Collar over there. A tattoo of just, you know, kind of a young looking girl. Say maybe like mid 20s, early 30s, just generally. And that looks, that's just what I guess what would generally be generally considered pretty, beautiful, whatever. It's important that they look attractive to, I guess, a general population, or at least to me. I don't know. And this might sound a little weird. Wait for me to explain why, if you haven't already heard this story. And it will make more sense, I promise. Anyways, she's holding a cigarette in one hand, and from the cigarette is a trail of smoke coming off of it that goes up above her head, kind of pools into a cloud that has like this kind of evil face, like demonic ass face or some shit. That's holding like it's holding this like cloud, like outline. You can tell it's still made out. All this is still made out of cloud, but it's like holding this cloud like knife to her throat, and you can see like a little bit of blood trickling down her throat, but she's smiling anyways. Just kind of just the imagery is important, even though it sounds crazy and fucked up. How the fuck is that? And both of those stacking, I call BS that you can stack those. Shouldn't this be like a replace this one or a stronger version of this exists kind of thing? That's more bullshit right there. Just be honest with that. That's more bullshit. So I can't interact with this grave. Just putting that there. So the important point of the imagery, the reason why it has to be beautiful is because if you see like some old, like 50-year-old